unique,
New
New
York.
York.
No.
Now, brown now. I know. Unique.
Just right out the gate.
Right out the gate, it's weird shit we're talking about.
Oh, hey guys. Say hi to everybody. We are live right now.
How about it? Who knew?
Hey.
Who knew? Wait, what?
No,
Yeah,
wait, he knew.
Yeah,
We
I
didn't
knew.
knew.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I did.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I knew when I saw the thing, and I was like, "You bastard!"
Is it on there? Oh,
Ah,
all right. So I have to say with preface.
Right? Preface.
We were supposed to have a fourth person with us tonight, but he could not make it. The biggest Social D fan of I've ever heard of, and John knows who it is. Mr. Mickey Pecor was supposed to be on this episode because he's a huge Social D. I mean, huge. I think you've seen him live like a couple times. So this is dedicated to him because he could not be here. This is episode 46, Social D episode. Since he can't be here, he did give me his top 3 right here. So that will be in the show later on when we finish out the episode. What's so funny?
no, I'm showing my age with with the joke that I thought about, like from the old Johnny Carson, you know.
I have this letter.
And in a mayonnaise jar on fucking Wagnall's front porch at noon today.
John, you did just grow some gray hairs in that beard in 10 seconds.
Just right
I
then,
mean,
right in front of everyone.
Right in front of everyone.
I don't know. A lot of people have spoofed that though.
Oh yeah, back in the day. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's not. I guess
We
like
get
the OG reference is old, but
Sure.
I don't know that reference necessarily shows your age.
Shows
Does
them.
that make sense?
Yeah.
But it's funny to say he grew some gray. It's funny. On his expense.
I mean, there's a lot of gray going on in here.
Sure. I'm getting there too. You too, Shannon? A little bit.
No, I
Oh,
saw a
rude.
picture. I saw a picture of myself,
Yeah.
earlier today. I was like, damn, I actually don't have gray hair. Man, I was a good looking dude.
He's gonna have it all black next time. You're like, holy shit, what you fucking Captain Beard? Like, R. Blackbeard, that's it. Captain Blackbeard. And Blackbeard. All right, enough fun and games, kiddos.
No.
Let's get into the brass tacks. Let's get into the overview of Social Distortion. Band is from 1978. They're from the Orange County of California, American punk band. Known to blend punk rock energy with influences from rockabilly, blues, country, and classic rock, creating a sound that helped shape Southern California punk. The band was founded by Mr. Mike Ness, vocal guitarist, who became the group's main songwriter and driving force. Social Distortion music often explores themes of struggle, redemption, rebellion, heartbreak, working class life, addiction, personal survival, many inspired by Ness's own experience. Social Distortion became one of the most influential punk bands to successfully bridge the hardcore punk and rock roots, as they influenced so many bands from back when they first started to even nowadays. They cite them as a great influence. Their new album just came out as of May 8th, which is Born to Kill, and that's kind of the reason we're going down the rabbit hole with Social Distortion. Personally, this is the first time I'm listening to them as a whole. I never had an album from them. So this was a treat to get away from Guar last episode. Go check it out. Do something different. Realm.
Very different opposite ends of the spectrum.
Very, very. I think this was a good addition for us to go down. So
In typical Shannon fashion, I did zero research, as I always never do. Always do.
that's John's job.
Right. I don't know anything about anything. I
Okay,
put the albums in, I hit play. Right.
good. Yeah.
And you were like, oh man, I'm really excited about this. This is cool. And I'm like, okay, I'm ready for some thrash. Here we go. And then they start playing, and I'm like, ooh, this is not that. And I was very confused for a minute.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And it's great.
Because you were like, oh yeah, this is good. I'm excited.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I just assumed.
yeah, we'll get into the reasons why. There is a reason behind it when we get to that album. So there's with Mike Nats, with the history of him, learning about his history, it's pretty interesting how things kind of works the way to be. Especially coming out with the new album, it's been shit from 11 to 26. You're talking 15 years.
15.
Yeah.
Being with that. So further ado, let's get into Social Distortion. I'll go first since I kind of just brought it out. Like I did it.
Yeah, why not?
Somewhere between heaven and hell. Oh, give me 1 second. Let's turn the volume down, and we're going to go 25. I have to say, this album is so good because you're coming off of 1990 self-titled that kind of got him into a atmosphere which out and about, going gold itself. This album went 76 on the Billboard charts in February 11th of 1992. Man, I'll tell you what, it just has such a, man, how do I put it? It's like they have old style with the punk part, and they have like parts that are almost thrashy in its way for how fast it is. The guitar tones are amazing. The vocals is his best work to that point. I do have to say they do two covers that I didn't understand why, which is Making Believe and King of Fools, which are not bad covers. I've heard better from them, which we'll talk about later. But man, this album just gets right into it, and it's like you hear the combination of the previous albums all the way into here. Man, to me, this is a really bitchin' album. This is one of the ones I can go back to. It's in my top 3. I almost put it number 1. It's my number 2 album from them, personally. Whoa, Shannon!
You and I
give it an A. Give it a 8.5.
You and I had very, very different experiences with this album.
And that's why you're on this show, Shannon.
That's why
you're here.
Very different.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will agree. Cold Feelings is a great way to start the album. Like, I was ready, and there were some really good songs on there. Like the first 3 songs were just banger, banger, banger. But then I thought 99 to Life and King of Fools were really dull. Like really dull and boring.
Okay. Because the King of Fools is a cover. So that's why I was saying.
Which I did not know.
I didn't know.
It
kind of makes sense because it's one of those covers that I'm just like, I don't know if it should be on here. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a cover either.
Yeah.
We all learned something today.
So what are you giving this album when you heard it?
I gave it the arbitrary 6 out of 10.
Okay. All right.
Because I didn't like hate it,
Sure. Hey,
but
6
it
is
just
good from you. Like 6-7 is kind of like a 7-8 to me.
that's I was gonna say that's good, yeah, because my
Yeah.
default is 5. So
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
but I think for me the big part is um the vocals. I don't know how I feel about them to this
Mm.
point. So
They
like
don't
these first,
change.
what is this? The first 3 albums?
This is
1, 2,
fourth.
3, 4.
This is
So
four.
even up to 4, I'm like, I don't know how I feel about these vocals right now.
Oh, they don't change.
So
Mhm. What about
I
you, John?
disagree.
Nope.
Spoiler,
Spoiler. What do you
little
say?
spoilies.
So, I feel like I heard a cowbell in Bad Luck.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
Needs
That
more
was that
cowbell.
was that was fun. I don't know this like I don't know the first time because I listened to this like twice, and like the first time I was like, it's fine. You know, it. I mean, yeah, you had your punk rocka country Billy, mashups in there, and the Making Believe cover. I was thinking, all right, um, yeah, why? I had to
Yeah.
think about it. I had to
Yeah.
think about it, and I was like, "Oh, that's like a country song from like the '50s,"
Sure. Yeah.
and it's been covered a bunch of times. I think Volbeat covered it too, and I feel like they did a better job, but we'll get to them one day.
One day.
Anyway, uh,
I guess you give it an arbitrary 6.
I gave it a 7.5. The second
Okay.
listen to the second go round, it was like, okay,
Okay.
I can see there's more. There was more like something I missed,
Sure.
because it still had that. There's like they had that social distortion sound.
Sure. It expanded a little bit more in that
Yeah,
album to
they
a certain
did bring it.
degree.
They did bring it out a little bit
Sure.
on there.
All right, John, you go
Yeah, it's
next. Ah, Born to
Born
Kill,
to
the
Kill.
brand new one.
Yeah, I don't know that I gave this one enough time. I only listened to this one once, but
Okay.
I was like, the vocals still sound good,
Okay.
for being again, these guys are somewhere in their 60s, I'm sure.
Sure. And we this is where we have to talk about Mike Ness, the reason being 15 years, the legacy of him. He had, esophagus cancer, if I'm not mistaken. That's why he was out for a very, very long time.
Oh dang.
So with that, and he's back, and you can kind of tell in the album his
You can,
voice is not
yeah. I
strong.
mean,
You
it's
know,
not as strong, but it's still pretty good.
it's still
Uh,
good. If you listen to him talk to interviews, you can tell his voice is weary and like
yeah,
shaky. But yeah, with the new one, ow.
yeah. I don't know. There's like full on country song like Crazy Dreamer. I think that just seems like it's a full on country song to me. Again, I know they
It
had
is a yeah.
I don't
Did you?
disagree. I didn't appreciate that one.
But did you like the cover?
the Wicked Game cover. I
Yes,
did.
it is good. It
I
is
liked
It
it
is
a
good.
pretty
lot.
good. I was surprised at how much I actually liked it,
I
because as soon
I
as I
I knew
saw
that one was a cover too.
as soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, how are they going to do this? And I mean, I honestly, I
He
think
didn't do the ooh, the long one.
yeah,
He just said ooh, and he just and
yeah,
I'm
he
like,
didn't do that. He
come
didn't do
on,
that wailing,
wailing.
the wailing thing.
All right.
Well, but
Uh,
okay. We know I don't know music, so John, how do I know this song?
the Chris Isaac version, the original version of it.
Well, how did I know that this was a cover of a
Yeah. How
song?
did you know it was a cover?
Because I don't know music, but I knew this was a cover. Why did I know that?
Was it like?
It was in a TV show.
It's because Friends. That's
It's
why.
because Friends, that's why.
everything comes back full circle somehow. Fair enough.
Yep.
What do
Nope,
we
I
give
know
it?
exactly because that was in probably what, season 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was when it was like, we're gonna get together. Just kidding. Ross made a list of reasons not to be with Rachel. And then he's like
Yes.
trying to get her back.
Yes, this is laminated. Yeah.
Mhm.
Or no, it was the pros
When
and
the hell did
cons
this turn
of it.
into a Friends podcast?
Because what JM and I know together are TV
you
shows.
know,
Because the two of us together are nerds
Yeah.
in a
nerds.
different way.
All right, where are we putting this, Johnny boy?
I I'm gonna put it high lawnmower.
I agree with you too. It's
It's like it's
I gave it a 6.5 personally
yeah,
myself.
I did. That's exactly what I gave it. It
Yeah.
was like I was like, it's solid, but it's a solid album, but it
It
could have
is.
it you're 15 years later, and then it's like this. But I mean, again, with
Yeah.
circumstances and what they are, I'm not there. I don't know the things, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I gave it.
Shannon, I'm guessing.
I gave this a 7.5. I would have put this in bitchin'.
Really?
Yeah, I liked this one.
And that brings me to figure out the rest of your list. I will officially. I
I think
know.
I think in part, hold on, what's the name of the song? Oh, The Way Things Were. Man,
Mhm.
that got me in the nostalgic feels, like for real.
I feel like this is like kind of uh, as we were chatting earlier off camera,
Yes.
on camera but off camera.
Yes.
This was like a safe, kind of like a safe
Like
album.
a safe comeback.
Yeah. It was. Well, he's already talked about another album. I guess having 15 years. I guess you have a lot of time to figure out things. And
To think about stuff.
do you feel like this album was supposed to be safe to get him to another album? There's like, all right, we put a classic one, like Social D esque. Hopefully, the next one you start influencing like the self-titled White Heat and kind of that era in some
The
ways. Like what?
earlier, the
Yeah,
earlier era there.
I didn't feel that.
No, I
I
didn't. I felt
I
it
think
more on the last album,
Yeah,
the nursery
nursery
rhymes.
rhymes. Yep, yep, yep,
I felt like it
I
was kind of a
think
continuation of that.
yep.
I think this is a safe album not to get a second album, but to like, because if all this stuff is going down, it could be like to get his feet wet again and be like, this is a thing I can sustain. Like I can do more of this.
To get to another album.
Maybe, but also maybe not. Maybe to be like, look, if we end on this album, it'll be fine.
Oh, you're talking about going out with a bang, like,
Yeah,
hey,
like
this is
not
the last
necessarily a
one.
bang, but just like if this is the last album we put out, like this will be fine. Like this is okay.
I guess you could say it like that. Yeah. Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying, and that
Because
makes
like if for
sense.
whatever
Yeah.
reason with, I mean, cancer's a bitch, so
Yeah, we have to remember that part.
just be like, can I
Yeah.
still do it? Cool. I hope so. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of interesting with that. Um, Shannon, Sex, Love, and Rock and Roll. What a cool title. I like that.
Classic.
Classic.
Um, maybe I'm old. I'm definitely old.
Okay.
But I really appreciated, specifically for this album, how the lyrics evolved. And it's
Mhm.
not just like, oh, we're gonna go party and do drugs. Yeah. I thought the lyrics were really, really thoughtful in what they were doing.
Do you know
Obviously,
why?
No, of course I don't. I don't research.
So
I hit
they're
play. I
so
I
listen
did
to
zero
songs.
research on these guys this time. I failed.
Jam, you're a
so
research guy.
there used to be a guy in the band called Dennis Donnell. He died in 2000 from a brain aneurysm. And this album is pretty much dedicated to him. This is the feelings he was having when everything, because he almost ended Social D at that moment. That was the first hiatus of when it happened. When this came out in 2004, that's 4 years of figuring out stuff and everything. That's why you're feeling that way. That is the remorse, the missing. I have to say, people might not like his singing, but man, he could put some energy and like emotions behind it too.
Yep.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Sorry to stop what you're saying, but please.
No,
keep
no,
going.
it's fine.
Yeah.
This album is bitchin'. It's my number one. I love this album.
Wow. Okay.
I love this album. I thought it was incredible.
Is it better than?
Yes, it is.
Better. Okay. Why even ask? I don't even
Why
know
do you,
why ask.
why do
my
you even
number one
ask,
album.
dude?
Yeah, it's your number one. I hear
It's
you.
my number one.
With this album, I do have to say a second listen made a world of difference for me. I think this is a high lawnmower, low bitchin', 7.5, 8, depending on whatever. It's part of the cool part. It's funny though. A lot of people, this is their most out of the realm of them playing. Like this is them out of their element. I will say, learning about the history of it, about what happened, I do believe this album should have been a Mike Ness solo album, not a Social D album. But I can appreciate why he did make it Social D, because the guy was part of Social D. So I give it 7.5. I think it's a good lawnmower bitchin' album. So
It does pass a time when you're cutting grass.
he proves that.
Because I gave it a second listen while I was cutting the grass. Today actually. And yeah, it was one of those like, okay, yeah. Because I think with all of these albums, you listen to them one time and you're like, oh, okay.
It's fine.
That's fine. You give it a second listen, it's like, oh, I see.
Yeah, I feel like this is one of those bands you're like, man, I'm glad I listened to it a second time. It's
because if you're one and done with it, then you're missing a lot.
There's a couple albums you can do that with, but this album, I had this really low, but now it's like fourth for me. You know what I mean?
I did too. I had it kind of like what?
Maybe fifth. Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of low on the totem pole there for me
Sure.
too. But give it a second listen, it kind of is like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, it went from meh to lawnmower
Mhm.
instantly when I listened to it.
Yep.
Maybe I shouldn't put a number 4, number 3. Now I won't. It went to a lawnmower. That's the reason we don't rank it A, B, C, and D.
Yeah, we don't do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. I get the very first one. Mommy's Little Monster. So maybe it's a good thing I got this album, because I have a soft spot for stuff back in the 80s. I have that tin can, can't hear the drums. Guitars sound awesome though. The guitars sound awesome on this album. It's, for me, it's a low lawnmower, but I really, really hope this is one of those albums they remaster very soon. I didn't hear it. I don't think so.
I listened to a 2023 re-release.
Oh, I didn't. I listened to the original '83 um, release. Maybe I should listen.
The
I
20, I mean, if it's 2023, I listen to the same one because
okay. I need to
Spotify,
listen to
but
that one. I don't know.
yeah.
Maybe you
It
know.
still has, I don't know if it was a re-release or if they just like, you know, how rights to things and
Sure. Yeah.
whatever reasons and stuff.
I
It's that's part of it, but it still had that, you know, 80s production sound on there,
yeah.
you know, for me. And
Um, I do have to say when you hear a 27-minute album, that's pretty
mhm,
nice.
yeah,
Cuts to the chase. Even even the little doodling of the guitars. I don't know if you call it solos. I call them rhythm solos,
yeah, the
not
little,
lead solos.
yeah,
I don't know if that's the proper term for it, but when
noodling on there.
the noodle, the chopstick noodle stuff.
Yeah.
I appreciate because we're thinking '83. When you hear like punk band, they're punk, but it's a different punk vibe to it. It's not we got to play 100 miles per hour all the time. When you hear like Mommy's Little Monster and Anti Fashion, it's like, oh, catchy little tunes. Like they
Mhm.
have catch to them. You remember certain things. What was another one?
Moral
Another
threat.
State of Mind.
Moral threat. I loved that ride pattern he was doing on Moral Threat.
Yeah, it's like for being a brand new album. Sorry, being a um debut album, it's not bad. The
Mm.
quality I wish was better. If I listened to the new ones or whatever, but I gave it a low I gave it a 7. Maybe I'm being generous, but man, I got a
Right there with you.
soft spot for it. Yeah.
I
I
actually
guess
gave
you're
it a
rubbing
six and a
off on
half.
me, dude.
Yeah.
I did.
Okay.
I mean, it's very punk. My big thing was not knowing how I felt about the vocals
Sure.
on it. I was like, I don't know.
You can see a
But
progression with his
but
vocals.
I mean, you can tell that the his lyrics are authentic, or at least they feel very authentic.
Yeah,
So
you when he's telling you a story and you can understand what he's saying to you, you know. Now don't get me wrong, the BPMs on this album is a little too fast sometimes, and sometimes people are catching up and some people are on time, and this was recorded in one day, Christmas Eve, all of it. But you can hear some songs production are different than other songs productions, and I'm like, man, it needs to be one solid. I think I would have gave it a 7.5, 8 if the production was a lot better. You know, um, I like it, man. It's something different. With the punk vibe of it. Um, yeah, I dug it. 7 and 6.5. See, I didn't think you were going to give it a 6.5. I'm pretty surprised. I figured you would have given it a 5 or something at least.
yeah, like average.
Yeah, average. Yeah, average. Being with that. I mean, we got to figure a lot of people's debuts back in the '80s are not up to par what you hear nowadays with debuts.
Yeah.
It's overproduction. We got to. I give it its leniency. Being with that.
Honestly,
Ooh,
I think it being a short album certainly helped because
sure. It's that
you
punk
know
esque to it.
it's kind of like when I read comic books or graphic novels, they tend to rate
Sure.
higher just because the amount of time invested is not as high, therefore,
Yeah.
I'm not as angry if it's not good. You know
Yeah.
what I
Not
mean?
as
It's like, yeah,
angry.
all right.
Sure. Johnny Boy, self-titled.
I love this album. I have this. I stole it from my brother's friend.
This is a good album.
G. You remember G?
Yeah,
No, not G. It was
not G.
not G. It was that other kid. Was it Zach? The
Oh
other
yeah,
Sullivan kid.
Weasel.
No, that's G. Is that him?
G is Weasel. That's Zach was
Yeah.
Weasel. Well, anyway, I know who
Anyway,
you're talking about.
doesn't matter. there were like he left a case of CDs at the house, and I was like, "Oh, Social Distortion, cool." And
This is
so,
mine now.
yeah,
Yoink.
this one I have spent so much time with. I really didn't even need to listen to it, but I was like, you know what? For the sake of continuity, I will listen. And I will say, I feel like there was a choice in the mix,
Okay.
and that the drums are way out front.
They are. It's like when they got their debut album, it was kind of in the back, and now whatever recording stuff they
Yep.
pushed it to up front.
But it's not like they're up front, but they're not overpowering anything else, which is super insane to me how that worked out.
Well, I
You
Sure.
think
can
it's just
still
because
you can still
overall
hear
the
everything.
well, I think overall the music is simpler than what they've been doing too. Like musically, it's not super complex.
No, it's more. It had more of like a rock, like a good, like just rock feel. With the, you still had the other influences with it, but it just felt more rock to me. And the Ring of Fire cover, I mean, come
Is
on,
that the best cover ever?
So freaking good.
it is so good.
Like, what a choice! What a brilliant choice of a song. Like,
Well, just the song,
It
and then the
and it
way
and
they
it
did it,
and it fit really well in the album too.
yes,
Like
it
all of
did.
it just yeah.
It
like, and
has a
yeah,
rockabilly country vibe to it with rock and you
the
know
way the album flows too is just
it peaked. It peaked at 128 on the Billboard. This is the album. Can we say this is the album that put them on the map? This
I would
was
say, yeah,
their
I would say with probably Ball and Chain and the Ring of Fire
short.
cover.
Yeah.
That
Story of My
really,
Life is a good one
Story of
too.
My Life is really good.
Yeah. Let It Be Me. My daughter, so I let my daughter listen to this album. She
Yeah, that's a
loved
good
it.
one.
She loved it. She's like, wow,
Yeah.
this is different, Dad. I was like, yeah, isn't it cool? She's like, yeah. She liked the way he sung, but she liked the chorus patterns. Like it had catchy choruses to it for everybody to sing. And she's shaking her head like, let it be me. I'm like, this is cool. It's simple.
Yeah.
It's very four on the floor, simple, just it's more about the lyrics than the music for them, and I really like that about them.
Yeah.
What did you give it, John? What are we
I
saying?
I gave it an 8.5.
Whoo, it's high bitching. Is it shredding for you? 8.5 tells me it's bitching.
It's definitely bitching. It's a high bitching.
It's
I would
very high bitching. But is it shredding for you?
no,
Okay.
I don't I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, it's close, but no.
I gave it 8.52. It's um this is my number one.
Yep.
This is my number one. Um, it was hard for me between Heaven and Hell and this one because Heaven and Hell follows right after this
Right
one,
after it. Yeah.
and it kind of has the same vibe as the self-titled.
Hmm.
So it's like a progression. Like he just amped up everything. Let's give it a little bit more gain. Let's give it a little more of
Hmm.
this, and that's why I like the Heaven. But this is the
This is
it's
like the
kick in.
yeah.
You know what you're getting. You're like, oh,
Mhm.
awesome. So,
Yeah.
Shannon, what did you think about it?
What did I think about it?
I think you gave it 6.5. I think you liked it. I think the voice is still meh for you, but I think you gave it a 6.5.
I gave it a 7.
Okay,
Okay.
that was close. I'd rather be
Yeah.
under and over.
That's for me, remember, 7 is low bitchin'.
It's true. Yeah.
So no, I did. I think the biggest thing for me, I actually this is the point. Maybe the album before this was the point when I was like, all right, the vocals have grown on me. I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
This fits, this works. I'm okay.
Yeah, he
Um,
has that. He has that country twang rhythm to his voice. That's like, who is it? Johnny Cash. I mean, God, he. I was going to say he was a incarnation of him, but Johnny Cash was still alive, so I can't really say that. He
Yeah.
was heavily influenced by Johnny Cash. You could tell, you know.
Yeah.
So it made sense to cover him. He could do it like it was. That's probably what they play in rehearsal. Like, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like
they're
something.
just like, hey, we should put this on the album. You sure?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it
fine.
sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, oh, okay, you know. All right,
what
Shannon.
are the rules for covers?
There are none.
Like, do they none? They don't have to pay like royalties or
Oh yes,
anything?
they do.
They
Yes,
do. I
they do.
mean,
Oh.
yeah. There's
So, you got Hard Times, Nursery Rhymes. I'll give you a little insight, Shannon, behind the scenes with that. So, if Mickey was on here, he would talk about it too. We tried to get a Misfits song, Dust to Dust, on the recording. So we had a 3 EP we were going to do. It was going to be 2 originals and a cover song, which is Dust to Dust. You have to look up the royalties and you have to pay whatever the song royalty is. For Dust to Dust, it was like $20,000 just to use it. And we're like, nope. Nope.
no one has $20,000.
No, we do not. And that
Especially not
was,
musicians. Like, of
oh
all the
man,
people that don't have $20,000,
right?
musicians are top of that list.
So we did a 3 EP. That was underneath our old name, Collateral Damage, and we played Dust to Dust live, like in like the show, but we never could record it because you had to pay the royalty fees. And yeah, that was a very interesting time for us because we were just getting our toes wet to like get recordings out, and we're like, oh man, it's expensive as shit, you know. And that's where, if you can pay the royalty fees, that's great. But a lot of times the music industry pays that fee for you and be like, all right, we'll put in the production cost or something for you, you know, and stuff like that. Because it's the luck of the draw. If we cover the cost for it, are we going to get our money back times 2, times 3? Which, when this peaked 128, they probably got their money. It went gold, so they probably got their money back for the album itself. You know what I mean? This one and somewhere between Heaven and Hell went gold. So Heaven and Hell was 76 on the Billboard chart, and their first Billboard chart was Social Distortion at 128. So kind of, you know, adds to it or whatever. Which brings us to Hard Times and Nursery Rhymes. Bear in mind, this album went number 4 on the Billboard in 2011.
Number 4.
Number 4.
That's pretty good.
That's
I
pretty
mean,
fucking good.
I guess I get why. Because it is a softer album. It's really melodic. It's very chill. I sure I zoned out like during this album. Um, I think more for the vibes than like actually how it is musically. But I give it a lawnmower. I give it 6 out of 10.
Low, high, middle.
Throw it in the middle.
Middle.
Throw it in the middle.
This to me is their weakest album out of the 8. You Have Me at Road Zombie.
Mm-hmm.
That instrumental caught me. I was like, oh, cool. California Hustle and Flow. What the fuck are we talking about here?
Like, yeah, like I don't even remember the names of most of them. Just I hit play. I know I listened to it.
It's definitely a lawnmower.
Like that Bakersfield song.
Yeah. Machine Gun Blues is pretty good. They do a Hank Williams tune. I really didn't even know that one either. I don't think it was good either.
If
I
you,
gave it a 5, if that, 4.5, 5, and that's
I
me being nice.
yeah, I gave it
It's still listenable though.
it. I mean,
Maybe I was watering my
I
plants. I
was
don't
in
know.
my second listen of it, and I was like, okay, the first couple songs, okay, sure, and then it started to kind of, at least for me, it started to kind of go downhill, and then I was not. Just stopped listening.
I think that this album would be Lawnmower if you put Random on the whole discography. If you
Oh,
just
I see
listen
what you're
to
saying.
it by itself, it's meh. Like, I hate to say that. This is the first time. Now, don't get me wrong, Sex and Rock and Roll wasn't a hit for me, but I was okay with it. Like, I was okay with what it was. That's a lawnmower to me. Put it into remix and everything. It's a hot lawnmower when you put it into discography with other things because you have the blend of the punk going to whatever they were doing on there, the rockabilly, soft rock type of thing. By itself, it's a different standard. Like, being with that. So, lawnmower, I'm okay with that. I'm fine.
In
What do
my
you think?
defense, I don't mow my lawn, but lawnmower is my watering plants equivalent.
There you go.
There
Did
you
you
go.
water a lot of plants with it?
I I'm starting to
Yeah.
become that person where like if I ask you to water my plants, you should probably say no because it's going to take longer to water my plants than feed my dogs.
Ah. Oh, John, what did you think of the Hard Times and Nursery Rhymes? What did you give it?
Yeah, I was right there with you, like
Yeah,
5.5. It just it to me
it
it
had
didn't
promise.
it it did. It seemed like they were kind of starting to get, like I said, in that safe zone
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yep.
where it's like, okay, we're getting older, so we're gonna keep the BPMs down a little bit and
Just
make it more
cruise.
storytelling and more groove, which is fine if
Yeah.
but I,
Maybe it was a little overproductive production on it
produced,
too. Yeah, a little
yeah,
bit too
maybe
much. Um, we also remember too when you got Sex, Love, Rock and Roll 2004, and then Hard Times come back in 2011. I bet you a lot of people bought the album because they were expecting
expecting
Mm,
something like
what
that.
they were.
hmm.
Yes.
Yeah,
Even that would have been better than what it was. Like, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Um,
for sure.
I don't
Weird.
I,
know.
yeah,
Yeah,
it just
I
it
was
didn't.
hoping for more.
I was too. I because like
Yeah.
the first listen through it, I was like, this is like a dumpster fire.
It
What
was
Wow.
kind
the
of
hell
hard
is
for
this?
me.
That's
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
White light, white heat, white trash.
whose turn is it? Where are we?
It is my turn, my good dude.
Ah, good.
Good dude. Um, this is my number 3. Um, we have
because
to
it's
say
sludgy.
it is heavy.
It is heavy.
Heavy. But this to me, okay. So I feel like with their career, this is their stardom when you had I Was Wrong on
Mhm.
MTV rotation, like fucking crazy. Like fucking crazy amount. They were on MTV all the time. I remember the song because I remember seeing him. I was like, man, look at his slick hair and his tattoos, and like I was like, man, this dude looks different. Like even back in was it 90?
96.
Like I just started high school, so that was me during like my thrash early thrash elements to a certain degree. Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, man, this is a killer tune. And man, the whole album was I think this album's really good and it doesn't get the praise like it should.
Yeah,
It for me, this is a bitching album. This goes behind the self-titled, this is definitely an 8 out of 10 for me. Easily. Easily.
We are so similar. I that was the first I was heavy, like just whoa.
Yeah.
Just like it punches you in the face when you listen to it.
It hit 27
Like
on the Billboard chart too.
I mean, you have the opening track, Dear Lover. I mean, a song called Dear Lover that's that heavy.
Yeah. He had a weird vocal pattern in that though. He went high and register. I'm like, whoa, don't be going that high. You guys smoke some cigarettes, man. Fuck, you got to bring that shit back down.
Yeah.
Drink your bourbon and your Jack or something.
Something, dude.
Yeah,
it was.
Get back.
Yeah.
I have to say their self-titled put them on the map. This album put them globally because MTV was so huge at that time.
Yep.
So
because I do remember the album cover. Like, okay, this is like a kind of a creepy, weird album cover.
Funny enough, my coworker lived in California. He's in his 50s. This is the first album he downloaded from Social Distortion to get back into him. He's like, this album's the best one from them, and rightly so. I think it's more commercialized too. This is like everybody can listen to this album to a certain degree. I feel like even the older ones you can, with like Between and Self-Titled, even Prison Bound, which we haven't got into. I feel like there's something for everybody, but this one was like, I feel like everybody from different genres is like, yeah, this is awesome. Shannon, what did you think about it?
I don't disagree.
No,
I don't disagree.
Damn it.
I think it's definitely their most consistent album to this point. The vocals felt less whiny to me in this album too.
They felt more
I appreciated.
Sludgy. A little bit more, little sludgy with it.
Sludgy. That was
little grit.
Yeah.
You smoke a cigarette before you sing. I think his voice even going from like this album back to somewhere between hell and heaven, heaven and hell. You get the progression of his voice. That's why I like Heaven and Hell, because I feel like his voice really comes out a little bit better. But this one is like peak vocals for him. I don't know if it's peak band though, but globally, yes. I don't know. It's kind of a weird, like for me.
I think musically it's kind of redundant.
Yeah. Is it Heaven and Hell, but heavier? Like, do you feel like it could be that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also think with because again for me, Heaven and Hell was like great songs, okay songs. Whereas I feel like this one didn't have any songs that were like just okay or amazing. Like they were all pretty consistent and on par with each other.
Okay. All right.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that. Except I was wrong. Like
that's like the hit.
It is the hit, the greatest hit. Like Dream Theater would say.
Yeah, and then
pull me under, right?
And then like 20 other cool songs or whatever.
Yeah, the 20 other cool songs. Yeah, Ball and Chain for them was a hit for them too back in the day.
Oh yeah,
and he can write hits, man. I don't think he realizes, but I feel like I was wrong. Became popular because it was different for what you were listening to. It goes with the album though. It wasn't like, okay, we're going to write a hit. It was like, this is in par with every song. Like for me, okay, I was wrong. Yeah, it became a cool, song. It became everybody's thing or whatever. But like,
I think maybe people identified with it.
Sure.
A lot.
Don't Drag Me Down or Untitled was just there too. Like that could have been a cool hit from them too.
Yeah.
I was wrong. It hit, dude. It came out at the right time, and I feel
sometimes
like
sometimes it just happens that way, right? Like,
Sometimes it happens. Yeah, it just happens that way, and good for them because everybody cites them as an influence, but they never got their day. Like until when that came out, you could say 15 minutes of fame, but I feel like it was their due. I feel like it was their due at their time, and good for them. Take advantage of all of it.
yep, soak it all in, man.
Soak it in. Yeah, absolutely. Which leaves us prison bound. This to me is a diamond in the rough. This is honorable mention of almost top 3 for me. But John, this is the last one. What do we think about it, good sir?
Well, it still has the '80s production in it that
It's a better 80s production.
we have come to like, because it's late '80s. It's late '80s production.
It's late 80s. We learned how to do a little bit better with mixing. Just a little bit.
I think there were more solos, like actual solos.
Oh yeah. I loved it.
And
Rhythm
they're
solo.
starting to do that mix of everything on this. It's not just like Mommy's Little Bastard or whatever the last album was called.
yeah.
Monster, but yeah.
Sure.
Mommy's Little Monster.
Yeah.
Where it's just pretty much it's all punk. Like this is where they started mixing the sounds, the influences together.
Country with the blues rock. That's what they
Yeah.
cite it as. And
Yeah.
Sure. What
You know what? I actually forgot to give it a rating.
It was so good. I couldn't.
It was so
rate
good.
it.
Well, what's funny is because I got tripped up when I was listening to it. So
I gave it a 7.5. I like this album so much. It to me, it's kind of like my So Far So Good for Megadeth. It's a diamond in a rough. It's cool to me, but other people it might not. It's just I was really taken back by the quality of the songs and how they went from straight punk to like multi-genre in 5 years, which the
Yeah.
reason it took 5 years, he went to prison for 5 years.
hence the name Prison Bound.
Prison break. So he's teaching you life lessons of maybe don't go to prison.
Yeah.
He had drugs and alcohol addiction. He had to go to rehab. So he's giving you life lessons in his music, and that's where I got from it too. I was like, oh, got it.
Yeah, you can definitely tell. I mean, just by the names of the songs.
Except the Rolling Stone cover, which I didn't care for. The Backstreet Girl. I'm
Backstreet
like,
Girl.
I don't care for that one. I didn't even know it was a cover song, to be honest. I do feel like it's out of place of the whole album. Like if they didn't have that song, it wouldn't be such a.
No,
I gave it 7.5, so it would have been better.
I think it's probably what I would have given it to. It just like
Yeah.
I literally just forgot to write it down, and
They missed on that cover. I feel like every other song was pretty good.
it was pretty good.
So.
That was one I only listened to once because in trying to listen to them in order.
Yeah.
I skipped it because I was like, oh, that's right, because I forgot that the way Spotify is. Shameless plug to Spotify.
I hate them with a passion. Fuck you guys.
Like because even though Mommy's Little
today.
Monster was 83, it was like up in 2023 or whatever. So I listened to that first, and then I was like, oh, I've already listened to this first album down here. Then I went to the self-titled. I was like, oh shit, I didn't listen to that one.
I did that with Sex.
That's why you gotta make a playlist, brother.
So Sex and Love and Rock and Roll was quoted as 1990 in my Apple Music, and come to find out it was 2004. I was like, I listened to it before these albums. I'm like, damn it. So yeah, I kind of did that too. So
but yeah, it was solid. I was like, yeah. It's cool.
What do we think about Prison Bound? I think you gave this one a 6.5 also.
You're wrong.
What did you give it?
I gave it a 7.
Really?
Yeah, because coming off of Mommy's Little Monster, this one definitely felt more intentional, which makes sense. But I think because this is the first one where he's kind of blending the genres, it felt a bit repetitive
Mm,
musically.
okay.
So that's why I wouldn't rate it higher. It's still, I mean, high lawn mower, low bitchin', but
Yeah. Where are we putting
it
this,
is
John?
lower on like my tier. If I were to go through and be like, this is number 1, this is number 2, like this one would be
Sure.
lower.
Yeah, I would put it on the high end of lawnmower.
Okay. I agree with that too. I feel like it needs its day. I feel like it can be um, put in the mix for me. It is.
It's very listenable.
I do have to say that when I first heard it, I was like, "Is this Social Distortion?" Like, it blew my mind when I heard it. I was like, "Holy crap!
Yeah.
This is like going from like And Justice for All to the Black Album." I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, where's the in between? And I feel like, um, listen, kids, don't do drugs and drink. You might have had an album sooner, but you know what? Maybe it was good. It came out later because production was a lot better. Um, I do, man, you could just tell where they were going with it. Like they figured out, sorry, Mike Ness figured out what the fuck to do because he's the captain of the ship. You know what I mean? Um, so now my favorite part of the show. Shannon, I'm going to let you go first. Is there anything you would change on here? No?
No,
Really?
no. I guess if I have to pick a thing,
You don't have to pick anything.
um,
I'm giving you the free will to change something right now. It's my
I
favorite part of
will
the show.
take. Hold on, 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 hold on.
Do you need to see what's on here or are you good?
No, I have to. Hold on, hold on.
Wait. Wait. Wait.
Yeah, okay, I am gonna do it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take Somewhere Between Heaven and Hell,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna bump it down to Lawnmower.
High lawnmower or playing my emotions here. You know that, right?
I know.
Kidding.
I'm trying.
That's why she's doing it.
This is something to get me back for. I don't realize what it is. She's not going to tell me either.
Of course not. You have to figure that out on your own.
You should know what you did.
should know.
You should know. Pop it right in the middle, I think.
Pop in the middle. Okay. All right.
No.
All right. John,
Yo.
what are we moving there, good sir?
Let's see. What are we moving here? Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Um,
Oh, but now no.
you already had your pick.
You already.
I was just channeling your energy.
Unless you're moving something up, I'll allow it. If you're moving it down, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. There's rules to this life, and this is how it is. There's rules to there.
I feel like you just make up the rules when someone tries to do something you just don't like. you're like, hold on, there's a rule about that.
I'm the key master. Meh. Yeah, I can do that. See,
I cannot.
I used to take my mustache and curl it up like the Monopoly man. Do not
Do
pass
like
go.
the wax.
Yes.
Uh,
Hidden thing.
Uncle
If you
Pennybags
use
or whatever his name is.
if you use um
Lip balm.
you can put it in your mustache too.
Surprised you didn't know that.
Little trick.
Yeah, all right.
Keeps it in place. My mustache curls sometimes, so
My
Bitch.
Animal Crossing character has one of those mustaches.
a mustache.
Yeah, but like the curly one.
The mustache.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I can't have her like not wear it. It looks weird to me now. I'm like, where's your mustache, girl? Come on.
Her.
You gotta well, yeah, because it's Animal Crossing, so like it's a little female character, and I randomly put a mustache on her, and I was like, yes
Just
to
randomly.
this. Just-
Like it just fits.
Just fits.
It's
so,
right.
like one of the characters was
seems
like,
right.
here's a thing for you, and I'm like, a mustache, this is ridiculous. And then I was like,
It works.
oh,
It works.
girl, you look good.
It works.
So,
There you go.
Yeah. Johnny
no
boy.
judgment.
I'm man, you know what?
You want me to go? Or you
Are you gonna fuck
Well-
with me now? Because I haven't done anything to you.
No, I don't, I mean,
There's an obvious thing here. If you don't fucking realize it,
Well,
we
I was
got a
gonna say
problem.
then, Mark, you should just go.
if
Let
anything,
them think
I
about
will
it.
I will allow that.
Done. I mean, fuck. That should have been there in the beginning. Well, tell you your business.
I don't know that any of their stuff is shredding.
I don't know.
Man,
That album's
Lawnmower
pretty fucking
Bitchin',
awesome.
definitely.
It's
like
a-
this band
it's
is
a
worth
damn good
listening
album.
to. I don't think there's anything terrible from them, but shredding.
It only has one bad song. Only one. And now shredding, a lot of times I give bands shredding if I can listen to the whole album and every song's a banger. I can't fault them for a cover though. Because yeah, they did do the cover and maybe they should have picked a better one. But I can't fault them for this one. Can't do it.
You just can't do it.
I just can't do it. You know, fucking shit, I can't do it, you know.
Better cover than Ring of Fire, like is
Oh
there?
yeah, that's right. It is Ring of Fire.
Yeah,
See?
that one's Ring of Fire.
Okay, it's shredding now.
That's
just
I mean,
tells
that
it-
is the best
I was like,
cover.
which
that they
cover
did,
were you
but-
talking? Is there
Sorry, I
another
was
one that
thinking.
I'm not sure of?
I was thinking of Believe
Game?
Me or something like that. I'm
Making
sorry.
Believe.
Yeah, Make It Believe. Yeah, I was thinking of
Yeah.
that one. I was like, we don't pick covers. And then you had the Rolling Stone one on Prison Bound. I'm like, that could have been something better than that one too. So, Johnny, if you're okay with what it is, I mean, we don't have to switch it. I don't want to push your head. Jesus.
No. I mean, I'm fine with it being shredding. No, I'm
You're just making all these noises.
I just make-
You're
I'm
not
making all the-
you're
I'm
not
making all the old man noises.
I make it too. It's so funny.
I can't let Somewhere Between Heaven and Hell stay in the middle long like that. I can't do it. I'm sorry, little
That's okay.
sister, but we're gonna move it to at least to the top of Lawnmower.
I think that's legit.
I'll allow it.
I think
I'll
so
allow it.
too.
I'll allow it.
I think she was just doing it on purpose.
I
Well, then-
think
You're right.
Only a little on purpose. Because it was one of those things where I'm like, I do think it's better than Prison Bound, but I still really liked Born to Kill. So I was like,
I don't know. Yeah.
but I'll allow it. This is acceptable. This is acceptable. I'm not mad.
The overview with this. Let's go to the overview. So with the overview of this band, I feel like this band is kind of like Black Label, AC/DC. It's just one of those bands.
like except in the later years.
They know what they can do. and they do it well, and they stick to a good formula. They might veer off a little bit, but they're still in the same lane. I don't see why this band couldn't be put on a cookout or something.
Oh,
Like
100%.
I feel like it has the
Oh, yeah.
same vibe as Black Label. Like you just kick it on. I think it's a lawn mowing bitchin' fucking band. And you might think it's shredding. That's personal preference, but they're put on
Solid.
random all their albums. I think it's. I can't wait. I know Born to Kill kind of when I listen to old ones kind of let me down, but I'm still looking forward to another one from them. I really can't
Yeah.
wait. Hope he does. I hope he goes back a little bit in time. Go back in time. Listen to me. Build that time machine. And just fucking do it. Whatever you
What
got to
did,
do. Just
what
do it.
were Mickey's picks?
Ah.
Mm.
So we're gonna get into our good pal Mickey Pecor's. One's for you, buddy. He gave me a top 3. So I want you guys to guess what his top 3 is.
I don't know the guy.
Well, just
Just
it
just
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Don't ruin the game.
Okay.
John, what do you think is okay? Tell me what you think his number 1 is.
what do I think his number one
Yeah.
is?
Or his top 3, whatever you want to give me. Whatever you think.
Man.
And he knows Mickey pretty good. So coming from him,
Hmm. I feel like then I'm doing my old man noise.
All right, I'm gonna pick.
yeah, you can pick his top number 1 or his top 3, whatever you want to do.
I'm I'm looking at how our albums are,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to go the top 3 are the number ones in each line.
See, because
Oh.
I was gonna pick Heaven and Hell,
Oh, so you're
mostly just
saying
because we've talked about it a lot.
so self-titled, White Light, and
Somewhere
Heaven and
between
Hell.
heaven and hell.
Okay. What do you think, Shannon?
I will concur.
You're right on the nose. That is his top 3. Self-titled, White Light, and somewhere between.
Well done,
It
Jay.
makes sense. And I'll tell you what, I
It
tried
does.
I tried not to get influenced by what he said, but dude, it's kind of I will say White Light and somewhere between. I feel like needs to be flopped. That's for me, but you can't deny,
I, I
you
can
know.
see it. I mean, because it's one of those like, you know, what day of the week are you feeling this album?
Sure, yeah,
Mm.
and you want to give it its due. Like when you're listening to it, you want to give it its all day driving force. You hopefully get second, listen through. And a lot of times when I listen to these, I give every day, and then 2 to 3 days before we record this. Spoilers: we're recording on a Monday or the Friday. I give it a weekend of random of all the albums. I go random. Like, you know what I mean? When I hear a song, like, oh yeah, I look at the album, like, oh, that's why. Okay. It kind of helps me to figure it out from there too, you know. So yeah, top 3. Yeah, I concur myself, being with that. So all right. Well, that's episode 46. Ugh. That made me feel old too. Which we got shows coming up. We're not going to spoil anything, but we got 2 more shows planned out, and we're already talking about Halloween, come around the corner. We'll give you some insight what's coming up. We're not going to spoil it for everybody, but this year is going to be a good year. We've started out pretty good with brand new albums, and we're going to kind of follow the trend with that. So, all right, guys. Well, anything else?
Yeah, I think we're good, man.
All right. Goodbye, Internet. See ya.